1, 2. You ready, Joe? Ladies and gentlemen, could we have your attention, please? We want to welcome everyone to a very special night here at Swain County High School. As tonight is senior night, we want to take time to honor all our seniors for their hard work, their dedication, and their outstanding play here at Swain County High School. For ever how many years they've been involved in volleyball, we want to honor these seniors here tonight. So if you would, please direct your attention to the court. First of all, the first senior tonight is number 2, Ashton Yantz. Ashton is escorted by Cameron and Amanda Yantz, her parents, and her brother Briar Yantz. Ashton lives in the Wolftown community in Cherokee. Some of her outstanding accomplishments include homecoming court her freshman year. In athletics here at Swain High, she played basketball all 4 years, volleyball all 4 years, and softball all 4 years as well. Some of her honors include honorable mention in volleyball and softball her junior year, and the Leadership Award in volleyball, basketball, and softball. Ashton's fondest athletic memory is whenever the bus about exploded and we were stranded in the middle of Atlanta. Ashton would like to take this opportunity to thank her family for always supporting me through everything and willing to do everything they can for me and my team. My teammates as they help me grow and become a better person and team player. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashton Yantz. And I have no idea who this next group is. But they're escorting number 3, Caitlin Anthony. Caitlin is escorted by her great-grandmother, Lou May Ayers, her grandfather and his wife, Paul and Cindy Ayers, her great-aunts, Becky Lambert and Bina Ayers as well. Caitlin lives in the Needmore community. Some of her activities include history her senior year and HOSA Club her freshman year. Her honors include CPR certified and OSHA certified. In athletics at Swain High, Caitlin has played volleyball all 4 years and participated in track all 4 years as well. Caitlin was the Female of the Year for a track and field event in the pole vault her sophomore year, and also was awarded the Tri-Sport Award as a freshman, sophomore, and junior. Caitlin's fondest athletic memory is when we were in the hotel pool at Atlanta and the fire alarm went off. Caitlin would like to take this opportunity to thank my family for being my biggest support system and making sure I had what I needed for a great season. She would like to thank her boyfriend, AJ, for being at all the scrimmages and games he could while showing constant support. Finally, Caitlin wants to thank her teammates who have become more like family. You girls have made this season the best. No matter the circumstances, you girls will always be family. We as seniors will put everything we have on our home court for one final time. Let's get it. I love you all. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 3, Caitlin Anthony. And now, number 4, senior Kiera Shook. Kiera is escorted by her parents, Tom and Dorinda Shook. She lives in the Bryson City community. Some of her activities, she has been a very busy young lady. FCA all 4 years. Student Council, sophomore, junior, and senior years. Also National Honor Society as a junior and senior, and president her senior year. Upward Bound all 4 years. New Century Scholars all 4 years. Project Endeavor all 4 years. The Yearbook her sophomore and senior year. Principal Award her junior year. Interact all 4 years. Student Council sophomore through senior years. The Lighthouse all 4 years. And Skills USA her junior and senior year. Kiera has been a member of the homecoming court her sophomore, junior, and senior years, and she was our homecoming queen here in 2019. Yes. Kiera has also been a recipient of the scholarship of the Veterans of Foreign War. In her athletic career at Swain High, she played basketball as a freshman and sophomore, volleyball all 4 years, and softball her freshman, sophomore, and junior years. Kiera, her fondest athletic memory is UT volleyball camp in my room with Ashton, Olivia, Waddy, also Harris, Caitlin Anthony, and Caitlin Tisateski trying not to laugh too loud and telling funny stories. Kiera would like to take this opportunity to thank God for helping me through life and school. I would also like to thank all of my family for always having faith in me and helping me achieve my goals. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Kiera Shook. And now let's welcome senior number 5, Katie Winchester. Katie is escorted by mom, Christy Anthony, stepdad, Dennis Anthony, her siblings, Jessica, Ashley, Riley, and Reese Winchester, and Kennedy Anthony, and her niece, Avery Jones. Katie lives in the Bennett Hill community. Some of her activities here at Swain High include History Club as a junior, the FCA as a senior. Honors include OSHA certified as a junior and CPR certified as a junior as well. Her athletics at Swain High include track all 4 years, softball as a freshman, cheerleading as a freshman, and volleyball her sophomore, junior, and senior years. Katie's honors also include a tri-sport athlete as a freshman. Katie's fondest athletic memory includes always being late to the Cherokee game and Coach Hyatt side-swiping another bus's mirror. So Katie would like to take this opportunity to thank God for my ability to play, my family for all the support the last 4 years, my coaches for always pushing me to be better, and my teammates for making everything worthwhile. I couldn't have made it without any of you. Thank you all for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Katie Winchester. And now let's welcome senior number 32, Kenzie Eagleman. Kenzie is escorted by her parents, Jay and Tiffany Eagleman, her siblings, Keely and Joe, and her grandparents, Rachel and Pete Frizzell. Katie lives in the Greens Creek community of Silva. Some of her activities for Kenzie include History Club, the Indigenous Cultures Club as a junior and senior, as well as the History Club as a junior and senior as well. Some of Kenzie's honors include Academic Award for Cherokee Studies 1 and 2. In Kenzie's athletic career at Swain High, she has played volleyball all 4 years and also played softball all 4 years. Some of her honors include MVP, sophomore and junior year, 3-time All-Smoky Mountain Conference in softball, 3-time All-District in softball, and 3-time All-State in softball. Kenzie will continue her education and softball career at Erskine College. Kenzie's fondest athletic memory, the Atlanta trip with my girls. If you know, you know. Kenzie would like to take this opportunity to thank the community for welcoming me into the Swain family so easily, and Coach McMahon, for helping me to decide to make the move to Swain 5 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 32, Kenzie Eagleman. And now let's welcome our outstanding senior manager, Olivia Green. Olivia is escorted by her mom, Tyra Lambert, and sister, Karen Green. Olivia lives in the Governor's Island community. Some of her club activities include HOSA all 4 years, Lighthouse as a freshman and senior, also the Ensemble as a junior and senior, and the FCA as a freshman and sophomore. Some of her honors include OSHA certified and CPR certified. In athletics, she has been the volleyball manager all 4 years. Her fondest athletic memory is the bus rides home with Caitlin and Isabel. Olivia would like to take this opportunity to thank my parents for the never-ending support in everything I do, my teammates for all the laughs and memories that I will cherish forever, my coaches for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this team and allowing me to help them in any way I possibly could. And most importantly, God, for blessing me with the most amazing group of girls that call my team. Ladies and gentlemen, our manager for the past 4 years, Olivia Green. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if we could, let's give all our fantastic seniors a great warm round of Swain County applause. Thank you.
Hello, fans. Thanks for tuning in for senior night activities. Those are wrapping up, as you can see in your screen right here. We're beginning the warm-up period for both squads as Hayesville's on the court taking their warm-up. Swain will soon follow after some more pictures are taken. Captains are getting ready to meet. And in about 20 to 25 minutes, we'll have Lady Devil Volleyball coming your way here tonight against Hayesville. So stay tuned.
Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
Hello again, everybody. Toby Burrell and Joe Holt, along with my lovely wife Sharon, keeping stats tonight, bringing you Lady Devil volleyball, rather, not softball. A little early for that, even though the weather's conducive. So we've got Lady Devil volleyball coming up. They're hosting tonight the Hayesville Yellow Jackets in town for a conference game. Hayesville comes into this tilt 11-7, 4-5 in conference play. The Lady Devils are 10-7, and this is a big one, as the regular season will be over on Thursday of next week. So there's only these 4 games left for our Lady Devils in this season. It is senior night, honoring the 5 seniors. Ashton Yance, number 2. Number 3 is Caitlin Anthony. Number 4, Kiara Shook. Number 5, Katie Winchester. And number 32 is Kenzie Eagleman. Those are your 5 seniors. They will begin on the court tonight. for this matchup with the Jackets, along with Hannah Epperson, the lone junior. No, check that. Jenna Marr and Hannah Epperson, the two junior representatives of the Lady Devil Volleyball. So normal starting lineup tonight for Coach Kayla McMahon. And we'll see how things unfold. Should be an exciting one. And it will be Caitlin Anthony, one of those said seniors, to serve it first for our Lady Devils. So Anthony ball up, floater over. Jackets on the attack first here. They go back set behind everything. That one looked like it was going out. Winchester saves it over there. Now Marr off balance hits it out of bounds, and it will be point to the Jackets. So they will serve it first. This is Emily Byers, a sophomore for the Jackets, to serve it. And Jenna Baldwin checks into the Hayesville lineup. And there's the first serve right over the net. Shook dives and gets that. Winchester takes it over. And now the Jackets look to attack. They go outside, hit deep. Anthony rather's got that. Yance outside to Eagleman, cross court. Longest volley of the night so far. And it's 2 hits. We saw that called by this up official a lot in the JV game, which Hayesville took 2-0 over our Lady Devils. Katie Winchester now serving for Swain. Good hard one to the back row, played by the libero, and now Hayesville will have to free ball this one over, and Swain will look to go on the attack. Winchester has to backtrack, and then short sets Yance over on that side. Now the Jackets have it to the inside middle. That's off of the net and down for the Jackets. So we go back and forth here in early going. Both teams in for the Jackets. Maggie Plemons, she will come in to serve. And Plemons has that one over. Marr with a pass to Winchester. She pops it up from Marr, who takes a rip at that one, and she's got it up and down for a point for the Lady Devils. So tied at 2. Eagleman to serve. Good hard one down the line. It's tipped over. Marr and Epperson battle over that one. Anthony's got it, pops it outside to Epperson. She's not lined up. That one will sail out of bounds to the far side over there, and it will be Jacket serve again. Serve will be Jocelyn Buckner, a junior for Hayesville. Up and over, cut shot, ace. And Baldwin will get another one here. Buckner, rather. Check that. Good crowd on hand for this one. Right at Anthony. Good pass to Winchester. She takes it over on 2 and finds the floor. So good pass that time by Caitlin Anthony off of that back row. And Winchester dumps it over the net. And it's back to a 1-point advantage for Hayesville. Jenna Marr at the service line for her first serve tonight. Jump serve by Marr to the back row. Picked up back there by the Jackets. Set across court. And that's going to be behind the bar, I guess, is what they're going to call that. And we're tied at 4. Marr to serve again for the Lady Devils. Jump serve by Jenna again. Good hard one at the ground. Anthony picks up the scraps and pours that one on the court. Right past the 10-foot line. Good kill by Caitlin Anthony there. Marr serves again. Lady Devils up by 1 now. Good hard knuckleball played out there off the speaker. Can they get it over? No, they cannot. And another point for the Lady Devils. And Marr goes back to the service line. Another bullet by Marr. That one's over. Anthony takes that one to Winchester. She pops it right back up outside for Epperson. She goes cross court, and that one is out. Cut a little too finely by Hannah Epperson. Back to a 1-point advantage here, and serving will be Jenna Baldwin for the Jackets. Top spin serve. Eagleman with it. Popped back up by Yance, dumped down by Anthony, and Anthony's going to get the kill off a fine pass from behind the official by Ashton Yance. So into the game comes Madison Crawford for the Jackets, and Ashton Yance will take her usual spot at the very corner of the court to serve. Ashton up and over down the line hard with that one. That's off the light. Hayesville can't get to it. And the Lady Devils have now taken the biggest lead of the night for either team at 3. And Yance will serve it again. Up, and it's deep for the Jackets. Set back, and that one's over, but there is Epperson, and now Anthony with it. She takes a whack at it, and now the Jackets will push it over. Nope, they will not. So good advantage, Lady Devils. Yance to serve again, with Swain leading now by 4, their largest lead in this first set. Best of 5 coming your way here on the Maroon Devils Network. Good pass by the Jackets out of the serve. They go outside and down, and that was number 8, Jade Patterson over there with the kill for the Jackets. And into the lineup will be number 5, Sydney Patterson. She's checking in for Plemons. And to the service line will go Patterson now, with the Jackets trailing by 3. Floater over. Eagleman's got it. Yance hustles into position, gets it. Winchester punches it over and gets it in play. So now the Jackets look to attack. Patterson from the back row has it up. Yance in position again, pushes it outside to Epperson. Can't find the court. Popped up again. That one's cross court, Marr to the floor. Yance pops it up. Epperson over. Well played, Lady Devils. Now here come the Jackets again. Set is close, and that's going to be a push. A carry by the Jackets, and it will be Swain point. The Lady Devils clearly were not willing to let that ball hit the floor on that rotation. Now Hannah Epperson goes to the service line, looking to extend to the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Devils. Hayesville now will stand and drive. Chance to attack for the Lady Devils. Yance pushes it back, set for Anthony, dinks it over. Blocked and held at the net by the Jackets. Now they will look to push it over. Mars got it backing up. Yance now to set. She goes outside to Eagleman. Eagleman soft over. That one's close. It makes it over. Eagleman's got it. Anthony pops it back now, and Yance is over with it. Here come the Jackets. Set by Patterson outside. That one is out. Just barely. That was close. They want a touch on that off of our block. No such luck for the Jackets. Epperson to serve again. Patterson with that pass. Byers tries to set it back to the middle. It's punched over. Mars got it now. Yance sets middle to Anthony. Anthony takes a rip, doesn't make that one over. And it'll be point to the Jackets. So serving will be the libero for the Jackets. That is Maggie Thurman. She's a senior for this Hayesville squad. Punched over, shook her counterpart on the other side, the libero for the Lady Devils. And that one is blocked right back into Winchester. And we are at 3 now. As back to the service line will go Thurman. Punched over. Shook with a good pass to Yance. Yance middle to Anthony. Anthony has to catch it from behind. That one tried to punch over by Byers, and she can't make it. So point to the Lady Devils. Swain staying at a 4-point lead. They have now rotated all the way through, and Caitlin Anthony is up for her second service here in this first set. Punched deep by Anthony. It was going to be in. Hayesville plays it. Now they'll have to free ball this one over. A chance for Swain to attack. Good pass by Anthony. Yance has got it. Switch by Marr, and she could not get her body squared away to put that one down. So point to the Jackets. And back to serve it will be Byers, the setter for Hayesville. Swain counters with a back row of Anthony, Shook, and Marr for the pass. It's at Anthony. Good pass to Winchester. She pushes it to the net to Marr. Dinked over, but right to the awaiting Hayesville Yellow Jacket, and they cannot take advantage of that one. Point back to Swain, and still at a 4-point lead. Katie Winchester will serve now for Swain. floater to the back. Byers is in position. She sets to the outside to Baldwin. Picked up, pushed over by Yance. That one's tipped by Marr, but on the Swain side off the Jocelyn Buckner hit. And we go back and forth again. Swinging back and forth on the 3 to 4 point advantage for the Lady Devils so far in this one. Hayesville had a 2-point lead early in this set, and when Swain took over, they've held control ever since in this first one. Dive by Shook, good pass out of it. Mars set nicely, and that's off the block and down for Jenna. Good pass out there by Winchester to set that one up. And now it will be Eagleman to serve for Swain, again leading by 4, looking for that 5-point lead. So far, unable to get it. Eagleman, good serve right at Thurman. Push deep. Eagleman's got it. Winchester has to struggle for it. She does. Now Anthony takes that one over. And Byers will set the offense outside. That's blocked. Pushed hard. And Swain clamoring for 4 hits. Don't get it. Winchester takes it over. And it's played out there by the Jackets. And that is down off the Marr and Yance block. So again, wiggling back and forth between 3 and 4 point lead for Swain. It's now 3, and to the service line goes Buckner. And something going on with Yance as the captain, speaking captain, telling the Swain bench something. And anyway, message communicated, I guess. Buckner serves it, and that one is good for an ace. So Hayesville now cuts that lead to 2 behind the Jocelyn Buckner serve. Buckner to serve it again here. It's Marr, Eagleman, and Anthony on the back row for Swain. Another deep one. Marr plays it straight up. Winchester's got it outside to Epperson. Epperson takes it over left-handed, and Hannah gets it down to put Swain back up by 3. Good pass, Winchester. Good job with the left hand by Epperson to get that one on the floor for Swain. Now Marr to the service line where she made good work last time. Good hard jump serve. Now Byers sets it to the outside. That's Patterson, and it's off the Swain block for a point for the Jackets. From the looks of this first one, folks, settle in. Looks like it's going to be a long night. To the service line now will be Baldwin for Hayesville. Marr, Eagleman, and Anthony on the back row. Winchester tucked behind Anthony to get into setting position. Yance has to punch that one up. Anthony punches it over. Great save there. They go outside, and that one doesn't go for the Jackets. But good hustle out there by the Lady Devils to push that one over. And now it will be Yance to the service line in that corner spot she loves so much. Ashton up and over with it. Good spin on that. Byers rushes in, has to pop it up in the air. Patterson over with it. Marr's got the pass. Yance straight up to Anthony. Anthony attacks off the block. Picked up by Hayesville and now pushed over by the Jackets. Eagleman's pass. Yance hustles over to get it. Now Epperson takes it up and over to the Jackets. Again on defensive. The Jackets unable to attack because Swain is being the most aggressive team so far. Yance has got that one in play, and Swain back out to that 4-point advantage. Again, Ashton to serve it here. Short. Oh, would have been an ace had it made it over, but high risk, high reward there on the serve. So Jade Patterson back to the service line for the Jackets here. Hard serve. Anthony's got a great pass there to Yance, right back to her. Anthony takes that one off the block, picked up back there by Patterson, and doesn't get over. So back to a 4-point advantage. Epperson to serve it. Epperson over with that. Byers hustles into position, tries to set middle. It's just pushed over. Now Yance will set it. She goes outside to Eagleman. She goes cross court, saved by the Jackets off the rafters. Now can they do anything with it? Pushed over, and we got a 2-hit on that called against Patterson. And again, we've seen that call tonight for the first time, but it has been consistent all night long in the JV game. It really frustrated our JVs a lot in that game. Knuckleball served by Epperson's close. Pushed over, Yance has got it. Now Winchester sets middle. Anthony up off the set and down for the kill. Caitlin Anthony pushes the Swain lead to 6. Timeout, Yellow Jackets.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions.
And we're back to action here as it will be Epperson to serve for the Lady Devils, who now lead in this first set by 6. Oh, my goodness, that was so close. You had a good look at it on your screen there. That just missed that back corner. I know that's what Hannah was shooting for. She just missed it. 5-point lead now for Swain. It's Anthony, Shook, and Marr on the back row to pass. Marr steps in. Good one to Yance. Yance up to Anthony. And that's going to be a carry. So kill for Anthony off the Yance pass there. And it's back up to 6 for the Lady Devils. Caitlin Anthony to the service line. Swain looking to close out this first set. Floater picked up over there by the Jackets. Now they will bump it over. Anthony with a good pass to Yance. Yance outside to Eagleman. Pushed over. Marr stands and drives it to the back row. And to the outside to Patterson again, and Patterson gets that one on the floor. So it will be Byers to serve. Good hard serve to the back row. Might have been out, but too close to take. Now Marr dinks that one in the middle, finds the spot. He's got it down. Jenna Marr with a kill. So Winchester with a serve. Pushed over and out. So Swain at 23 now. And serving is Winchester. Set to the middle. Off of that, Winchester got a hand on it, but can do no more. And that will be a point to the Jackets. So serving will be Clemens for Hayesville. Down 6 at this point. Lady Devils with Anthony Marr and Shook over there. Yance in short position. Winchester is now the setter. Shook with the pass. Winchester pushes that over and deep, picked up by the libero out there. Now they go middle to Buckner, and that is a point for Swain, who now is one away from closing out this first set. Epperson back into the lineup. Eagleman to serve for Swain, needing 1 point to take this first set from Hayesville. Floater to the back row, and now Byers pops that up outside. Winchester's there. Yance to set it now. Goes middle to Marr. Again, Jenna could not get on top of that one. It'll be a point to Hayesville at 24-18 now. And Buckner will serve it for the Jackets, looking to push them back. They've got to serve out right here essentially to stay in this first set. Good hard serve. Caitlin Anthony, great pass. Winchester to the middle, pulled back over, and that is out. And first set to the Lady Devils. We'll be back with the second set.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
Second set just about to get underway. Emily Byers to serve it for the Jackets. Swain took the first one. Passed by Marr, dumped over by Winchester. It's close to the net. Pushed to the outside to the back row. Anthony's there. Yant steps in, sets it to Eagleman on the outside. Blocked by Hayesville over there. Eagleman will take another rip at it, a little higher. And now the Jackets are forced to push it over right here. Yant's in the middle to Marr. And that one is on the floor, folks. No doubt about it. The Yance-Tamar connection pays off right there with a point for the Lady Devils. And Swain will take a whole big helping dose of that the rest of the way. Jackets Byers hustles into position. She tries to set Buckner, and that's cross hit out of bounds. 2-0 lead for Swain. Winchester to serve again for the Lady Devils. That one's up. Over the line, pushed over. Marr passes to Yance, right back to Marr. She pushes to the back row, didn't get herself set under that one. Blocked over there by Marr and Yance. Pushed up, now Yance pops it right back, close to the net. Eagleman over with the left hand. Jackets back at it again. That one's pushed close. Buckner pushes it over. Eagleman's got it, and then she passes back row. Kenzie Eagleman with a kill. Off the Winchester pass right there, and it's 3-0 in favor of our Lady Devils. Katie Winchester to serve it again. So Winchester will serve it now. To the opposite side, Byers in position. She has to take it over. Swain a chance to attack. They go back to Marr. She pushes it over, but Hayesville's there, and that one's pushed over. But there's Eagleman right there. Yance from behind, and Ashton's got a kill. 4-point advantage. Good work by the seniors here on senior night. Ashton Yance with a driving kill off the Winchester pass. Had to feel good for Ashton. She's normally setting those up. And that one's pushed over by Buckner. Shook in position right to Winchester, to the front to Marr. Over the block. Now Hayesville scrambling again. Pushed over. Anthony steps in. Winchester has to take it over. Now the Jackets chance to attack. Buckner off of that. almost pulled out by Shook. Nice play there by Kiera to try to keep that one alive off of the Buckner hit, but she couldn't pop it up. Now it'll be Plemons in to serve with the Jackets trailing by 3 here early in this second set. Swain took the first one, 25-18. Floater, Mars got it. Winchester pops it back up. Anthony from the back row. That one's played. Now Byers pops it to the back row, pulled over by Plemons. And now Winchester sets Mar to the middle, pushed over. And that's to the outside. Mar with a block, but it's on the outside. Point Jackets. So now Plemons will serve it again for Hayesville. Top spin, Anthony to the floor. She's got it. Winchester pops it up to Mar. She stands and drives it over. Now Byers sits outside, falling backwards to the floor. Goes Jade Patterson. Patterson pulls the Jackets back to within 1 with her kill. Coach Kayla McMahon doing some adjusting defensively for the Lady Devils. Predominant senior lineup for Swain on the floor right now with their 5 seniors and Jenna Marr. Right at Marr, pass to Winchester, back to Marr, and she takes that off the block and down. So Katie Winchester again setting up Marr for the kill. Swain back up on top by 2. Epperson in for Shook, and it will be Anthony's serve when the ball is returned. It comes in now. And nope, check that. Kenzie Eagleman will serve it. With Swain on top. Floater to the back row, taken there by Thurman. Buckner punches it, but Anthony's right there. Now Winchester sets to the net. A little too close. And Marr couldn't do anything with it. And it's back to 1 now for the Jackets, who behind Jocelyn Buckner now can tie this up. Good hard serve. Eagleman's got it, but can't do anything with it. So it'll be an ace over there for Buckner, and we're tied at 5 for the first time since being tied at 4 in game 1. Jackets looking for their second lead of the night. Cut shot right at Marr. Winchester's got it, pops it up for Yance. Yance over off the block. Well played by the senior. Savvy play there to punch it off the block and inbounds for a point for the Lady Devils. So Winchester to Yance there with the 2 setters working together. Yance with a second kill. Marr on the jump serve, knuckleball over. You could see it as it came across your screen. Going to be an ace for the junior. And we're 7-5 now in favor of the Lady Devils. Marr to serve again. Jenna jump serve to the back row. Thurman's got it. It's close. Popped up by Byers. Nicely done. Now it's over. Anthony will pass it to Winchester and look to get it back. And she does. Hammers that one. Picked up off the floor. Doesn't make it over. Good hustle by the Jackets right there. But Caitlin Anthony being aggressive got that one down. And Marr will serve it again. Hard serve to the back row. Thurman's got it, but there's going to be no attack out of this. Over softly, and Winchester takes it over. Picked up over and hit the rafter, so didn't quite make it over. So back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Devils. Marr to serve it again. So very quickly, Hayesville's good work erased by the Lady Devils' good work. Marr to serve. Top spin, back to the back row. Thurman with the pass. Byers sets it outside to Patterson. That one's up. Winchester in position, pops it. Epperson doesn't get that one over, and that will break the momentum of the Lady Devils as the ball gets stuck for a moment. It comes back over. And so, service rotation for Hayesville is Jenna Baldwin now will do the work. She's a sophomore. Top spin serve. Marr picks it up off the board, set outside to Anthony in a different location. Same result. Now the Jackets scrambling to get to it and cannot. So again over there, Winchester to Anthony on that one pays dividends. Substitution for Hayesville to try to break the Swain momentum. And back to the corner service with Ashton Yance. to the back row. Byers in position outside to Patterson. Swain withstands it. Now Anthony has to help it. Epperson has to help it over. And the Jackets in set position outside to Patterson again. She's soft over. Mars got that one. Yance punches it over. Too close to the net for Ashton to do anything with. They go back to Patterson again. And that time Yance on the floor after that one couldn't get it. But great hustle anyway to almost get that dink right over the top of the block. And it will be Jade Patterson for the Jackets to serve here as they trail by 3 again. Anthony with the pass. Yance sets it back outside to Anthony. She takes it over soft. Byers pops it up, and that will be blocked at the net by Anthony. They battle again, and Anthony wins the battle at the net with another block. Point for the Lady Devils. Back to back, Anthony up there high enough to tip those and make it hard for the Jackets. Now Epperson will serve it. Swain leading by 4 again, looking to extend to 5. Good hard serve by Hannah. It's up and over. Hayesville plays it. It's back outside, pushed over. Epperson pops it up to Eagleman. She goes back row with it. And now they try to set the middle. And she's under the net. Yes, sir. Caught. 5-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Epperson to serve it again. Good hard knuckleball serve. Just missed the line. Boy, that was so close. So libero Maggie Thurman will serve now as libero Kiera Shook checks in for Swain for Epperson. Good shot at Anthony. She's got that. Yance pops it up to Winchester. Winchester takes a rip at it. The setter's being ultra aggressive tonight as well. Blocked by Anthony. Back over. And now right to Yance. Yance goes back outside to Eagleman. She goes down the line too fine, out of bounds. But a good trade-off over there between the two squads on that one. And now Thurman will serve again, looking to cut into this Swain lead. Floater to the back row. Shook passes it outside to Eagleman, and we got a miss hit. And it will be a 2-point advantage now for Swain. Thurman, the hot server. She will go at it again. Anthony's got it. Yance pops it up. Now Shook will have to take a rip at it. Does so. And she's got a kill. Nicely done. Senior night. All the seniors getting involved. Yance to Shook on that one. Breaks the run by the Jackets. Puts Caitlin Anthony back on the service line for the Lady Devils. Good top spin shot by Anthony. They go to the middle to Buckner. She's up with it. Shook's dug it. Yance picks it up. Now Marr punches it over to the back row. Byers will set again. She goes outside. That one's not off the tip and will sail out for Patterson back to 4-point. Wow, they're going to give them the tip, but we would have had to have jumped really high to have tipped that one. You've got the opportunity to run that back on your computer at home and see if that was, in fact, a tip. But it will be point to the Jackets. Emily Byers will serve it. Swain needs to get in position as the official is ready to blow play in and has done so. Byers up and over with the serve. Marr, good pass. Back to the middle to Eagleman. She punches it over. Kenzie Eagleman with a kill. And Swain back up by 3. And Katie Winchester will go to the service line for Swain. Side spin shot by Winchester. Pass to Byers in the middle. Buckner will now stand and drive it. And that hits in just over Shook's head. Looked like it was going to sail out for a moment, but it didn't. And now the Jackets back to within 2. Plemons will come in to serve. Swain will receive with Shook, Marr, and Anthony now along that back row. Knuckleball serve. Marr with the pass. Pushed outside to Yance again. But that one caught Ashton fading away, and it will be a 1-point advantage now for the Lady Devils. And Plemons can tie things up right here with her serve. Gets her instruction. It's a short one. Mars got the pass. Winchester dumps it, dove, and it gets down again for the Lady Devils. Epperson back into the Swain lineup, and it looks like Eagleman will serve it for Swain, who is back to a 2-point advantage here. We're in the second set. If you're just joining us, thanks for joining us tonight. Marine Devils Network. Swain took the first set, 25-18, and have led most of the way in this one, albeit tight leads. Byers, the setter for Hayesville. She goes to Buckner on the backside. That one does not get over. So Swain back up to a 3-point advantage here in this second set. We'll be with you for the final home game next Tuesday as Robbinsville's in town for that one. And we'll be here on the Maroon Devils Network for that one. Good serve by Eagleman. Ace. Back to 4. Go the Lady Devils. And if you are just joining us, it is also senior night for these Lady Devils. Kenzie Eagleman, one of those 5 seniors. And she is serving now. Good hard serve right at Thurman again. Buckner has to save it. Now Thurman takes it over. Right to Marr. Marr to Winchester. Right back to Marr. She did not get on that one quite enough. It sails out off Jenna, and it will be Hayesville serve now. Buckner will do the duties for the Jackets. Hard serve. Anthony has to dive. That's going to be an ace. That was almost in a perfect location. Hard to tell from this vantage point if it's going to be in or not, but it was too close to take, that's for sure. And so now Jocelyn Buckner will go at it again from this opposite corner. There's a floater to the back row. Marr's got that. Winchester back to the front row to Marr, and that one doesn't make it over. So 1-point advantage now for Swain, and Jocelyn Buckner looks to serve her team back to even right here. Good hard serve. Eagleman has to, at the last minute, play it above her head, and that one does not make it over. We're tied at 17. First time since 5 that we've been tied in this set. Buckner looks to give the Jackets their first lead in this set now with this serve. Hard serve to the outside. Good pass. Winchester takes it over right at Patterson, and they go back set to Buckner off the block. Anthony takes that one. Marr pushes it over, and now we're back to volleyball. Buckner goes up, pushes it over. Yance gets it off the floor, and now Winchester takes it over. Good volley on this round. Patterson on the outside, cross court. Anthony's there, and Winchester pops it up for Anthony. She punches it over just barely. Tough positioning that time for the Jackets. They push it over. Epperson's there. Now Winchester goes deep back corner, throws the Jackets off a little bit. Buckner does the same. Anthony's there. What a volley we've got. Marr pushes it right into the block, and that is called a net. Called a net violation on number 20 for the Jackets. It puts Swain ahead by 1. The Hayesville fans are very loud after that one. And there's almost an ace pushed over, and there's 2 hits. And again, that is what this official has called all night long. And so Marr back to the service line. Swain has built its lead back to 2. There's a good hard one to the back row. Thurman's got it. Byers sets it outside to Patterson. She pushes it over. That's Winchester's got it. Back to Anthony off the block. Pushed up. And they don't get it over. Great hustle. Just couldn't have enough left to get that one over. And it will be Jenna Baldwin for the Jackets to serve it, looking to tie this back up. Eagleman with the pass. That's going to be tight and dumped right back in Yance's face, and we're tied again at 19. Baldwin to serve it again. Gets her instructions from her coach. And there's right at Marr. Eagleman hustles to get it, but can't get it to Yance, and we've got Hayesville's first lead of the night at 20, and a timeout by Swain. So Hayesville with their first lead of this set at 1 now, with service still to Jenna Baldwin. That one's back row and over. Marr with the pass to Yance. She goes middle to Epperson. Epperson takes it over to the side now. Hayesville looks to attack. That's soft, and now Swain with a golden opportunity. Anthony dumps it right in the lap of the outside Patterson, and now they have to hit from the back row. Epperson's there. That one's close. Winchester dinks it right over into the hole, and now Hayesville will have to take it. What is that? No idea what he called. I don't know how long into. I think he may have called Winchester for an attack. She's playing back row right now. That's Anthony on the outside. That one sails on her. And now suddenly, timeout again, Swain, as they trail by 3. We'll stay with you long enough to tell you that we will be with you Friday night from Rosman High School, provided we get good cell service over there. That's always a problem. So if things are a little spotty, that's going to be the problem. But we'll do the best we can. We're going to send out the lowest possible feed to take up as little bandwidth as we can to get out. But we'll have all the action for you starting at 7 o'clock as usual for the pregame show with Gary and Coach White. So be sure and tune in for that one from Rosman High School. We'll also be with you next Tuesday as Swain will close out the home portion of their season as they host Robbinsville in Smoky Mountain Conference volleyball action. So lots to check out and keep up with all of it at the Maroon Devils Network, maroondevils.com. So Baldwin still serves it. The Jackets by 4. Marr with the pass set to Anthony. She goes right at Patterson. Now the two side people are at it, and that's going to be a miss hit. And Swain back to 2 here. And Yance to serve it for Swain. Floater. Thurman with the pass to Byers. Patterson outside. Yance has got that one. Now, or check that Eagleman. Yance. And there's Epperson with a big kill off the Yance pass. We reset that. That was a great pass by Eagleman to Yance, who set up Epperson. So the 3 players involved. And now Yance will try to tie up this second set. Timeout Hayesville to talk about it. And we're back here, fans. Remember, it's worth keeping in mind that you have to win in volleyball by 2, so this one may go into extended numbers, judging by the last couple of points. Yance to serve it for Swain. Side spin on that one. Thurman struggles with it. Now Hayesville will get it over, but right to Winchester. Yance pops it up to Anthony, and that one just misses. So we're back to 2-point advantage for the Jackets. And they will sub, but this will be Jade Patterson to serve. She is a senior outside hitter for this Yellow Jacket squad. She will serve, looking to put Swain away. Back corner by Yance. Nicely played by Thurman, and there's a miss hit to give Swain the score and pull them back to within 1 with Epperson to serve it now, looking to tie things up for our Lady Devils. Good hard serve over. Patterson takes that. Byers to the outside. It's up and over. Marr's got it. Can anybody else get there? No, they cannot. So the Jackets are 1 point away from taking the second set now with Maggie Thurman to do the serving. Jocelyn Buckner back into the Jackets lineup as well. Swain needs to break serve and score some on their serve. Anthony with the pass. Yance sets it. Winchester over the block. And that one is down. second set goes to the Jackets. We'll be back with the third set. So Anthony's serve gets us underway here in the third set. And Jackets get that one over. The Lady Devils look to attack. They go outside to Eagleman off the block. Now Byers will set Buckner in the middle. That one doesn't make it over. Lady Devils on the board first. And Anthony will go back to the service line for Swain. Good serve to the back row. Pops straight up, going to be close. Marr's there to put a roof on that one, and Swain up by 2. So Caitlin Anthony, one of those 5 seniors, will now serve it again. Floater to the back row, played back there. Now will be pushed up and be passed over. So Anthony steps into that pass. Yance on the back row sets Shook. Shook's got it up and over and down again. 2 kills for the libero. And we got a sub at the table for the Jackets already. 3-0 run. And now it will be Anthony still serving to the Jackets. Floater played over there by Patterson. Back to Patterson. She's blocked by Marr. Marr and Winchester over there building a wall. It's hard to get through. 4-0 run to start this one with Anthony serving. Patterson, or check that. Yeah, that was Patterson. Into the net, 5-0 run. Anthony to serve it again. A lot of spin on that one. Byers, check that. Anthony down the line. Yance all over that one. Couldn't get there. Great hustle by Ashton. And fresh into the game is number 4, who we don't have a name for, so I apologize in advance, Jacket fans. But she is not on the roster, at least I can't find her on the one that I have from Max Preps. It's a young lady, good serve. Marr takes that one straight back over now. They will set it. It's close, and it's pushed net on Swain. And so Jacket serve again. She gets her instructions from her coach. You can see Tammy Dills there in the corner of your screen flashing a number behind the clipboard where she wants the serve to go, and she's dialed up jackpot 2 times in a row now. So the Jackets have trimmed the Swain lead to 2 and looking to get all the way back. And that one doesn't make it over. So Winchester will serve it now for Swain. And that one's short. So Jackets chance to dig in here behind Plemons, their most successful server in game 2, and maybe take an earlier lead than they did in game 2, which they ended up winning, but they did not get the lead until 2019. Winchester over. Marr with the block. Winchester's pass is errant. Yance hustles after it. Nobody there to help her, and it'll be a 1-point advantage now for the Lady Devils. Plemons to serve it, looking to tie this third set. Floater over. Marr's got it. Winchester into position outside to Yance. She goes cross court. And here come the Jackets. That one's passed. And it's a point for Hayesville. We're tied at 6. Plemons to serve again. Floater. Winchester sets Marr in the middle, and Marr takes that one straight off of the Hayesville defender, Plemons. And Swain is back on top. Epperson in for Shook. Eagleman to serve it now. Kinsey steps in. Good top spin. Buckner's got it. Hayesville sets that to the outside. Anthony to the floor. Picks it up off the wood. And now again, Hayesville goes at it. That one's going to be close. Doesn't make it over. And Yance could not get around Winchester, so we're tied again at 7. And this will be Jocelyn Buckner to serve it for Hayesville. Still haven't led in this one, even though they've been tied. Marr takes it off of the floor. Epperson goes cross court. And now the Jackets push it over. Yance with it. She goes back corner. Puts Hayesville in a disadvantage as their setter had to play that. And Marr blocks that one big time. You got a great view of that one at home, folks. Now Jenna Marr will serve after that tremendous block. Looking to pull away a little bit for the Devils. That one's short. So we're back tied at 8. Hayesville will serve now with Jenna Baldwin. Eagleman with a good dig off of that, saves it. Now Anthony goes cross, almost put the Jackets in a bind. Now the libero Thurman has to hit it, and it's way out. So we're back to the 1-point bubble, bouncing back and forth. Madison Crawford in for the Jackets. And over in the right-hand corner again is Ashton Yance to serve for Swain. Ashton, one of those 5 seniors. Thurman with the pass. Has to be popped up. That's close. Anthony smashes that one for a kill off the errant pass. And Swain back up by 2. Yance to serve it again. Floater. And the Jackets are in trouble. They can't get it over. That should be an ace for Yance. Put the Jackets in a bind back there with Plemons and Thurman. And that puts Ashton back on the service line again for the Lady Devils. Side spin shot. A lot of spin on that one. Popped up. Now the Jackets take it over. Anthony lifts it up. Right back to her. Ripped to the side. Pushed over. Blocked by Anthony. Picked up over there. Now they'll try again over the block. Yance is right where she's supposed to be. Winchester pops it up to Epperson. Cross court. Back outside. Down the line by Patterson. And now Epperson again down the line. And Hannah Epperson's got it down for the Lady Devils, who are now back up by 3. Yance serves again. Check that 4. There's a big floater to the back row. Picked up out there, but nobody to set it. And now the Jackets are in trouble. Swain's close. Picked up by Anthony, but couldn't get it in play. Patterson to serve it. Hard right at Anthony. Close for Yance. She's able to set it back to Anthony, though, and Caitlin finds the floor. So the 2 seniors combining again to put Swain up by 4, and now Hannah Epperson, the junior, one of the 2 juniors on the floor, will look to extend Swain's lead. That's a top spin. Right back at him to the middle, floated to back row. Epperson's there, and Yance goes back corner and finds it down for another point. Swain by 5 to match their biggest lead here in this second set. And Kat Davis will check in for Hallie Johnson, rather. Check that. And Epperson, Hannah, will serve it. A good hard serve there by Epperson. Puts the Jackets in a bind. Cross court, Marr to the floor, but it's going to be out. Good diving chance by Marr there. And the Lady Devils just unable to pull away thus far. Shook in for Epperson to receive this serve now from Maggie Thurman, who did the work last time for the Jackets to put them ahead. It was her at the service line. Winchester has to help that one. Anthony in the middle takes a good whack at it. She's got that one down, so Winchester to Anthony working again. Back to 5 go the Lady Devils, and to the service line will go senior Caitlin Anthony. She's joined on that back line by senior Kiera Shook, the libero, and Ashton Yance, the other senior on that back row, who will be setting now. Anthony cross court. Now they're able to set and pass. They go middle. Marr with a big block. Swain by 6. Anthony to serve again. 6 is the biggest lead since the first game, one that Swain won. Floater, short, picked up there, but it's trouble. Setter went under the net, no call. Set to Shook on the back row. She couldn't get under that one. And Hayesville escapes by breaking serve. Jenna Baldwin checks back into the Jacket lineup, and their setter number 4 will serve and look to get the Jackets back in this third set. Good hard floater. Great pass by Anthony to the middle to Eagleman. Finds the floor. Well played, Kinsey Eagleman, off of the Katie Winchester pass. And she finds the floor with it. Swain back to a 6-point advantage here behind Katie Winchester's serve. Winchester, Anthony, and Shook now the senior backcourt. Good serve down the line. Thurman's got it popped up, set to the middle to Buckner. That's off Marr again with a block. And a 7-point advantage. Jenna Marr is dominating at the front of the net now for the Lady Devils. Winchester to serve at 7-point advantage for Swain. Hard one down to the back row. Puts the Jackets in trouble. Backs, it's over. Winchester got it, dumps it, whacked back over. That one's close. Yance was there to block, backed him out of it. Buckner with that one, and that one's right over Shook's head and in. So Plemons checks in to serve again. And Swain will counter with Anthony, Marr, and Shook on the back row. Yance in a short position to take serve should she need to. Plemons over, Shook to the floor. Great pass right to Marr off of the block. It's straight up in the air off the rafters. Thurman's there, and that one goes cross court. Back to Winchester. Back sets Yance. Yance into the middle, picked up, but nobody to set. Now back outside to Patterson. She can't get it over. And Swain back to the 7-point lead. Eagleman to serve. Epperson in for the front row. Timeout, Jackets.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So we're set to return to action here. Swain up by 7 in the third set. It's tied 1-1 through this third, and now Eagleman will serve, looking to keep the Devils in front here. Outside to Patterson. She's to the back row. Eagleman's got that. Winchester has to pop it up. Anthony over to pop it across, and now they go back to Buckner. She goes around Marr this time and gets the point. A good buddy Paul Crawley over there to collect that ball for the game. And now it will be Buckner to serve it again for the Jackets. One of their more effective servers on the night. Good hard one right at Marr. Great pass to Winchester. Pops it back up to Marr. She goes over soft to the middle. And now the Jackets will counter with Kat Davis in there. Different look for them to go against Marr, and that is out. And it will be back to a 5-point advantage here for Swain. Good pass by Anthony, dumped over by Winchester. Jackets in place. They go to the middle, and that one is off. It will be Swain to 20. And serving will be Marr. Short jump serve to the corner. Patterson picks that up. And now Plemons will have to stand and drive from the back row. Epperson is there. Winchester takes it over. And it will be 2 hits, and Hayes will serve. Baldwin to do the honors. She is a sophomore for the Jackets. Hard one to the middle. Kinsey Eagleman with the pass. Yance with the set. Anthony with the kill. And that's pretty simple mathematics there for the Lady Devils. Senior to senior to senior, and job done. Yance will now serve it. from that corner. And look to serve the Lady Devils out here in the third set. Floater down the line. Plemons has got it. Now it's set outside to Patterson. Cross court. Eagleman's got that. Back to the middle to Anthony. Anthony to the back row to Thurman. Pushed over, but Winchester's there. Now Yance does some spin work over there to get it back in play. Blocked by Anthony. Can they get it over? No call on the carry. And so Yance will take it back corner, and it is on the line. Deadeye Ashton has Swain up by 7 again and looks to serve us out here in this third set. Floater to the back row. Thurman's there again, moving the setter around. Patterson on the outside. Hits it, and that's on the line. So point for the Jackets. So Jade Patterson moves from the front row to the back row to set now, and into the lineup comes Patterson for the Jackets. Anthony with a pass. Yance sets it outside to Winchester. Stands and drives it. It's got one. Should have been down, but was played out there. Now Marr has to help it, pushes it up. Eagleman races in to push it over deep. Now that's close to the net and right over Winchester's head to cut this thing back to 5. Patterson to serve. That one's over. Thurman on the back row. Eagleman digs it out there, pushes outside to Epperson. Epperson's long with it, and the Jackets begin to claw their way back into this one as Swain's lead has dwindled to 4, and they look to break Jade Patterson's serve right here. Patterson is a senior for these Jackets. Short pass to Anthony, right back to her, and that one does not get over as it catches her a little back in this. Timeout Swain, with Swain leading by 3. So, set the stages here. 3-point lead for our Lady Devils. Jade Patterson to serve it for the Jackets, who have eaten into this lead. And there's Eagleman with the pass set outside to Winchester. She's cross court. Patterson with it. Now they go middle to Davis. That's just punched over. Mars got it. Yance to, and that one doesn't make it over. Two-point lead. Yance to the back corner again and's got it down. They saved the day on that one. Back to a 3-point lead now, and Epperson is 2 away from giving us a win here in this third set rather. So Hannah to serve it. Good hard floater to the back row. Picked up back there. Chance to go outside to Patterson. That's cross court. Mars got it. Yance drags it back in. Now Jenna saves it, but can't, and it's broken serve. Back to 2-point lead. Buckner back into the middle, and it will be Thurman to serve. Shook back in for Epperson. Crowd getting involved now with the student section. Shook with the pass. Yance sets it outside to Eagleman. Over to the middle. Thurman steps and gets it. They go outside to Patterson again. Down the line, Mars got it. And Yance, with it close to the net, punches it over. And now Buckner in the middle, and that is played off of Yance. And we're to 1 right here. Thurman to serve again. Thurman a knuckleball. Yance takes it over. Buckner pushes it right back in her face, and we're tied at 23. Timeout again, Swain. So we're knotted at 23. You got to win by 2 in volleyball. So this may take a little while. We said that before. That's going to be close. Winchester plays it. Now Anthony has to go around it, gets it over. Jackets can't attack. Lady Devils got a shot at it here. Anthony goes up, goes to the corner. She's got that one down. Clutch by the senior. Great pass over there by Yance. And now Anthony will serve it. Set point right here for the Lady Devils. Jackets score. Timeout. Jackets.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So to set the stage, Swain scores. They win the third set. Hayesville scores. We're tied at 24. You got to win by 2, and we'll seesaw. Serve to the middle of the court. It's got the setter on the run. It'll be free balled over by Hayesville. Great chance right here for Swain to put it away with Marr on the front row. She mistimes her jump again, and it will be tied at 24. So the Jackets again, chance to take the lead right here, but we're tied at 24, meaning you got to win by 2 from now on. That's a floater right at Anthony. She plays it off her chest, and Swain gets it over. Now Hayesville with a chance to attack. They go middle, and that is in. Advantage for the Jackets. The Swain breaks serve right here. They tie it back up at 25. So we got a scoreboard malfunction. It's 2-0 on the scoreboard. If you just make it 1-0, I think we'll be all right here, because that's what it's going to be. So they now have the scoreboard malfunction underway, and it will be Jackets to serve it here, needing 1 point to take the third set, and they will have stolen it from the Lady Devils, who led by as many as 7 at 1 point. Hard serve, and that's an ace. Jackets steal the third set, and we're going to the fourth.
Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. the Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
And we're back for the fourth set now. Hayesville leads it 2-1 and will serve it. Here in the fourth. That one just barely over the net, and Kiara Shook took it off the floor, folks. She may have a couple of splinters in her fingers. That's off the Mar block. It'll go out of bounds, and it will be point to the Jackets, who will take the lead this time, and they've not done that since game one for the first points. Set to the outside to Marr. She hammers that one, and Swain is on the board. So tied at 1. Ace. Nicely done by Winchester there. And Swain with their first lead of this fourth set. To be honest, Swain has led in every set so far, comfortably at times. And the Jackets seem to come bounding back when we get close to 20. So Plemons will check in to serve for Hayesville, who leads this one 2-1. That one doesn't make it over. So advantage back to Swain here. Epperson will check in for Shook. And it looks like Eagleman will be your server here. Kinsey, one of our seniors. She will serve it for the Lady Devils now, who lead by 1. Top spin serve right at Plemons. Now Thurman has to try to help it, and that's going to be a point for Swain. And Kenzie Eagleman will serve it again. To the middle, barring something crazy, it's another ace. And there's something crazy. The ball hits the rafter, and just like that, we're out of it. So serve will be Buckner. Jocelyn Buckner will serve it. She's got a good hard serve to that opposite corner that she likes to hit. There it is, spinning crazy. Picked up there nicely, and that's dinked right at the outside player. Now the Jackets attack over there. They back set Yance. She pushes it to the back corner. Hayesville's there. They're popping it around. Can they get it over? Yes. Winchester's there. Yance sets Marr. Marr with the set behind her still finds the floor. And a big play right there from Yance and Marr to get that one down. And it is a 2-point advantage for the Lady Devils with Jenna Marr at the service line. Good knuckleball ace for Marr. That was a good timing on that one for Jenna. The Lady Devils needed that one. They extend to 3 now. Building leads has not been the problem for Swain so far. It's been holding on to them that's been the problem. Led by as many as 7 in the first and third sets and 5 in the second one, and that one sails out of bounds on Jenna. So it'll be Hayesville serve again, and this will be Jenna Baldwin for the Jackets. Spinner picked up by Yance to the middle, set, and that'll be a kill out there. Was that Epperson or was that Anthony on that? It was Epperson with the kill, Yance with the pass, and now Yance will do the serving. To the outside, down the line, and that is good. Jade Patterson back at the line for the Yellow Jackets to serve here. Top spin, good pass by Anthony. Yance goes outside to Winchester, who takes a whack at it, but it's out. Sails long on her. Patterson will serve again, looking to tie this one up. Side spin on that one. Mars got it, but she can't do anything with it. We got a sub coming in. It'll be Jessie Lohman, who's going to get Katie Winchester, and Patterson will serve again here for bringing the Jackets back by 3, and that one's in the net. So Swain will go again. Hannah Epperson will do the honors. Well, maybe. What pass by Kinsey. She just threw that one off the backboard. I'm not sure how. What do we got to do here? Something happened. I don't know what just happened. And the score is backwards on the scoreboard, but something just happened on the Hayesville side with illegal substitution or something to that effect. Anyway, their coach was not happy. And Patterson with a good sit and pass out of that. They go to the middle. And Yance has got it. Lohman has to try to set it now, and that's going to be 2 hits. Welcome to the game. Been very consistent with that the whole night. 8-8 your score. Tied at 8. And Shook is in. And now Buckner is in. And this will be Thurman to serve it. Anthony goes over with that return, and now they will look to set something up. And that one takes the floor, and a lead for the Jackets. I got 9-8. Is that what you got? Shook with the pass, and that's going to be another one. 10-8 now is the score. Thurman to serve it again, and again the scoreboard is wrong. We've seen this happen before, and it's not helped us at all, to be honest with you. And now Lohman will have to hit it over, and it's blocked, picked back up by Anthony, and on the ground. We'll take it. 10-9 should be your score now. And Winchester off the bench to get Lohman out. And Anthony to serve it. And that's out. Now it's 11-9. Shook with the pass. Winchester to set it to Marr. It's short, and Marr is in with that one. And so Winchester will serve it. Hayesville will have to free ball. Nope, they're going to stand and hit it. Shook picks that up. They go outside to Eagleman. She goes high with it, cross court. Now they go hard to the middle. Eagleman pushes that one back over, and that is So what is the call? We'll wait and see from the up official. They got that out, which it was. And it's 11-all to the back row. That's got the rafter. We'll have a lead after this one by my count of +1 again. And that's to the outside, right at Anthony. She can't do anything about it. We're tied again at 12. It's 12. Should be tied at 12. Yeah, it should be tied at 12. So we're trying to talk to somebody about the score, and now we got action going on. That's off of Patterson, blocked by Marr, and that's a 13-12 lead, but instead it'll be 13-all. So I'm not sure how that got screwed up, but I don't think we both missed it. So I'll stand by my score at 13-12. I'm pushing every time on my phone. Every time we score and they score, I'm adding a point, and it's 13-12. Eagleman to serve, and they've fixed the scoreboard now. Expect Hayesville side to go nutso any minute. They go high to the net. Boy, Jenna having to be an acrobat over there. Thurman. That's a net on Marr. Tied at 13. So here we go again. Back and forth. And Buckner will take it over. Marr with the pass. And it's back to 1 for Hayesville, 14-13. So Jackets with the lead for the third time in this one. Hard serve picked up over there. And now Epperson will have to move, put that one in play. She does. That's outside to Patterson. She goes cross court. Eagleman to the floor. Epperson goes opposite side net. Now they go middle to the fresh in the game. Epperson again to the back row, punched, and there's a point for Swain. Tied again at 14. Back and forth we go. Marr to serve it. Good hard serve, ace for Marr. Lady Devils back on top by 1. Need to go on a run here of about 5 or 6 of those. We've seen that happen with Marr and Eagleman. That one right at the libero again, knuckleball. 2-point advantage for Swain. Well done, Jenna Marr. That ball never moved. And Marr again to serve it for Swain. Same thing. There's that run we were looking for. 3 straight by Jenna Marr has put the Lady Devils up by 3 to tie their largest lead here in this 4th set. And so now Marr will go at it again. Right at Thurman. She's got this one. They go outside to Patterson. She stands and drives it. Eagleman's over with it. Punched over. Marr to the floor has got it. And over by Anthony. Saved by Yachts. And that one doesn't make it over. So back to 2 goes the lead. And to serve it will be Baldwin for the Jackets. And that one doesn't make it. Tried to put a little spin on it and couldn't get it to go over. And Crawford will return to the Hayesville lineup, and now it will be Yance to serve for Swain, who leads by 3, their largest lead here in this 4th set. She's got a spinner to the back row, played by Plemons, popped up over there to Patterson. She tries to go over soft. Janss's got it close to the net, pulled out. What is the call? She hit the net with the ball, and that's a call. Wow. So back to 2 we go on the seesaw again. And Jade Patterson will serve it. Ace tips over the top of the net, back to 1. Those are the most difficult aces to play, or serves to play, I should say, because they tip the net and then fall straight down, and it makes it really tough to get those. Eagleman, nice pass to Janss. Janss to the middle to Anthony. Anthony to the back row where Hayesville picks it up. Down the line, Marr gets one hand on it, but it's not enough, and we're tied again at 18 off the Patterson kill, and that's Sydney Patterson out there, not Jade. Jade is serving. Sydney is 5. And there's a Epperson's got that. Marr's going to push it over right to the middle, and they go outside to Patterson again. Marr is there. Janss pushes it over. Well played by Ashton, and we've got a what? Back row attack again, maybe? But it's back to a Hayesville lead. Floater played by Winchester. It gets over, and now the Jackets will have to attack from the back row. Marr's got that. Janss to the middle to Anthony. Miss hit, but it gets over. Back set to Patterson, and that doesn't work out well at all for the Jackets, and we're tied again at 19. Tenth tie of this 4th set. Now Epperson to serve it. Floater that goes across right to Thurman, to the middle to Davis, punch to Marr. Eagleman with it. Now Anthony takes it over. Thurman steps into the pass. Jackets a chance to attack. They go outside to Patterson. Marr saves it. Now Janss has got it. She goes opposite side to, wow. Okay. Jackets back on top by 1. Thurman to serve it. Anthony with the pass, sets right back to her. And now they go outside to Patterson again. She goes short. Janss is there. Winchester to the middle and has that one down off the Janss pass. So we're tied again at 20, the 11th tie of this 4th set, sorry. And to serve it will be Caitlin Anthony for the Lady Devils. Top spin to the back. Patterson with the pass. They set Buckner to the middle off the Marr block, and that's a point for the Jackets. And Swain is going to take one of their 2 timeouts here with the Jackets on top by 1. So the Lady Devils with their backs squarely against the wall now. The Jackets lead by 1 in this 4th set, and they are up 2 sets to 1, needing a 3rd to close out the Lady Devils. Serve is cross. Marr's got it. Winchester hustles into position. Now it'll be Shook pushing it over. And again, you sense this is a problem for both teams. This has not been called all year. Now suddenly it's being called. So tough break for both teams in that case. Anthony with the pass. Winchester outside to Marr. She punches it over. And they go back to Buckner in the middle, and she jumped too soon. And that'll be an advantage to the Lady Devils now as they are down 1 with Katie Winchester moving to the service line. Top spin to the back. Thurman's got the pass. They have a chance to go middle to Buckner and do. And they call 2 hits again. Even though that goes against Hayesville, that's a tough time of the year for this stuff to be going on. And Hayesville's going to take a timeout with this one tied at 22.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives.
Winchester serve is over, and that one's smacked with both hands, but no call. And that's Jenna Marr putting the Lady Devils back on top. Big time play by Marr and Winchester right there to put that one on the floor. Swain with a 1-point lead now is 2 away from tying this up at 2 and sending us to a 5th and deciding set. Patterson with the pass. They rush in, set outside. That one's cross court, picked up there. Winchester tries to dink it over and goes right into the net with it. And we're tied again at 23. So Plemons in to serve it, brass tacks. 2 points away from victory are the Jackets. 2 points away from forcing a game 5 are the Devils. You run the risk of hitting anything over your head at this point. And we got a net on the Jackets. So advantage back to Swain with Caitlin Anthony at the service line. No, check that. Kenzie Eagleman at the service line for Swain. Timeout, Jackets. Eagleman to serve. Hard down the line. Good pass by Plemons. Set to the outside to Patterson. Dinked. Blocked by Marr. Now over free. Anthony into the pass. Winchester with a set to Marr. Marr on the floor. 25-23. Lady Devils have forced game 5. We'll have that for you next. No.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
The fifth and deciding set coming your way here on the network. Thanks for joining us on Tuesday night. It is a speed race to 15 right here, folks. No time for any runs. That one is out. Lady Devils on the board first. First big point goes Swain's way. Now Katie Winchester will try to add to that and get Swain on a roll. Great comeback in 4 to get to this point. Winchester's got the pass. Yance back to Marr. She's up off the block and down 2 for the Lady Devils. Winchester to serve it again. Up and over. Top spin. Hit to the rafters. Bounces around and is over. Marr tips that. All sorts of carries. No calls. And that's going to go to Hayesville. Wow. Clemens in to serve. Swain by 1. Spinner. Outside to Yance. Yance is cross court. Nicely hit. They go back to the opposite side to Patterson. Blocked. And down for Patterson. 2-all. Jackets look to take their first lead now in this fifth and deciding set. Swain has 2, Hayesville has 2, and we're at a fifth now to decide it all. Shook with the pass. Winchester with the set. Marr with the drive. It's back over on one hit. And down it goes. 3-2. So Eagleman to serve now for Swain. Back to a 1-point advantage. Good serve. Right at the middle hitter. They go back row. Clemens to hit it. Something they haven't done. Swain taking Hayesville out of their normal routine of things, and that paid off there. Eagleman to serve again. Punched to the back middle. Clemens with it. Now Thurman. It'll be over soft. Yes. Thrown. Winchester to set it. Back to Marr. Marr drives it, and that is good. Jenna Marr with the answer again, and it's a 3-point now lead, and these leads become very important in this, going to 15 rather than 25. It's a sprint rather than a marathon all of a sudden. Lady Devils out of the blocks fast. Eagleman. Back row. Clemens with the pass. The set outside to Patterson. She goes down the line, and that one's into the bleachers. So Patterson with the kill draws Hayesville back to 2. And now Buckner will serve. She has been very effective from that service line for these Yellow Jackets all night long. Good, hard cross-court serve. Looking to go right at Caitlin Anthony on this far side. Down the line instead. Marr gets it, but she off the side of her arms, and it'll be back to a 1-point Lady Devil lead. Buckner to serve. Cut down the line. It's close. Winchester takes it over, and now the Jackets with a chance to attack. Over, Yance has got it. Now Winchester back to Marr. Marr with the dink, and they're going to call it good. Tied at 5. Big run by the Jackets. Swain needs to break serve right here. Cross court to Anthony. Great pass right to the middle to Marr. And Marr up and down with that. There is no answer to that. Doesn't matter who you are, there's no answer to that. So Jenna Marr, who served off 3 straight aces in game 4, is at the service line now for Swain, who leads it by 1. Marr's knuckleball is over, picked up over there by Clemens, and now it's over safe. And that one's down by Anthony. Caitlin Anthony off the Winchester pass. Swain back up by 2. Marr to serve it again. Again, this one goes to 15 rather than 25. Floater. Knuckleball ace. The student section behind them. Timeout, Hayesville. Swain matching their biggest lead in set 5 of 3, and now Jenna Marr to serve it again. That's a floater to the back row. Thurman with the pass. Hayesville a chance to attack. Patterson off the block, still playing it. It'll be back to Patterson. She goes again. Winchester plays it. Yance pops it up. Anthony takes it over. Dive by Thurman, saves it. Hayesville still playing it. It's over to the back row. Eagleman's there. Now Marr will have to help it out. No, Eagleman can take it over now, and does in good shape. Hayesville to the floor, and now they go to the middle. Epperson's got that. Now Winchester to the middle. Patterson hustles over. There's nobody there to take that punch over. And now Yance will try to set it to the outside to Epperson. Epperson up and over. Hannah Epperson. Big kill right there off the pass from Winchester. And Swain up by 4. Biggest lead in the game 5 of this one. And Marr to serve it again. Floater to the back row. Nicely played by the Jackets. Patterson blocked over there, and it is good. Yance and Anthony building a wall. 5-point lead, Lady Devils. And substitution by the Jackets to try to break the momentum right here. Jenna Marr back to the line. Swain 5 points away from victory in this set. And the match. Marr to serve it. Hammered ace, Marr. It's 6-point lead. The bench going crazy for the Lady Devils. Now 4 points away for Swain. Marr to serve it again. Hammered, back row taken. Anthony dumps it back in. A huge run, 7 points here. We were tied at 5 and a 7-point run behind Jenna Marr. Another substitution by the Jackets trying to kill the momentum of Swain and stay in this one. But the Lady Devils sprinting to the finish line in this one. Only 3 away now. Jenna Marr to serve it again. Hammered ace. 2 away. Timeout, Jackets. Swain 2 points away from taking this match from the Jackets with Jenna Marr serving. Another good hard serve and an ace. Jenna Marr is delivering match point now behind the junior. Marr, who missed the last match with Hayesville and the Jackets took the win. She is really paying off here down the line. That's up into the lights, played. The Jackets will get it over. Swain will have to play. Marr dives. That's popped up. Eagleman gets it over. Well played. The Lady Devils refusing to let it hit the floor. Dumped over. Winchester's there. Yance to the back corner. Played by the Jackets. They got to get this one over. Punch deep. Marr with it. Winchester to set. Anthony finds the hole. Lady Devils have won it. Swain takes this one 3-2 on senior night. What a fitting way to end it with Caitlin Anthony finding the floor on a dink to put Hayesville away in the fifth and final set of this one. Swain takes the game and the match. So on senior night, honoring those 5 seniors of Ashton Yance, Caitlin Anthony, Kiera Shook, Katie Winchester, and Kinsey Eagleman go out with a win on their senior night. Thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network. Swain takes this one 3-2.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.